Never Male, and today we're going to drink some beer. Matter of fact, today we're going to drink Sierra Nevada Beer Camp Imperial Pilsner. This is one of their Beer Camp series. What's it say? Packing a big hop-forward punch and a bright, crisp finish, this golden Pilsner features a hearty dose of sticky, resinous Crystal and Pacifica dry hops, which balance the light-bodied yet complex malt backbone. It is actually Hurricane Sandy going on outside, though we're outside of the hurricane zone here. The only thing on TV is weather, news, and they keep saying it's windy and raining. So I said, let's go shoot a video. We got nothing else to do. Let's go ahead and give this a pour. We got our Sam Adams Pilsner glass. As always, if you like the reviews, please subscribe. We're always looking for new friends. Leave comments. I learned so much from you guys, and I'll always respond to your comments. Well, we got quite a bit of carbonation going on here, and it's a slightly tannish off-white head. If I was the designer, I'd come up with something like Ecru, but I'm not, so I'm not going to. And we got a fairly dark yellow. I mean, much darker than a Budweiser or another macro lager, but not orangey or anything like a IPA. Let's do the aroma. It's definitely got that lager Pilsner smell to it. A little bit of bready malt. And just a light hint of hops in the background. And actually, underlying in there, I am getting a nice bit of citrus. Yeah, and a little pine, too. I'm actually quite impressed with this. A lot more aroma than you would normally get out of a Pilsner. It is 5.6% ABV. Let's go ahead and give it a, let's taste it. Not bad. First off, it's got a nice bitter aftertaste. That's actually not the first flavor, but it's got a nice bitter aftertaste. Again, not IPA, back of your throat, I'm going to die from the bitter, but a nice kick at the end of it. Very dry. Finish is very dry. The first taste you get is that malt or that bread, and it's a little bit more complex and robust than you get from one of your macro lagers. That tends to be a little bit more, I always say almost like a saltine, or this is more like a wheat bread, for lack of a better word. It's not really true. It doesn't taste like wheat bread. But it's got a nice solid barley malt backbone to it, and that front flavor. And I'm trying to pick up, one of the times I thought I was getting a little something in the middle. I'm not really. I thought for a minute there I had something on the tip of my tongue. I take it back. It's there that time. There is a sweetness in the middle. I'm not really sure what it is. I'm not really picking up. I'm not picking up a grapefruit or anything like that. But there is a sweetness in the middle. Malt up front, something sweet in the middle. A nice bitter aftertaste. Really, I'm not sure what the IBUs are on it, but it's probably 25 or 30. It's got a nice bitter aftertaste. Well, it's a little drying at the end, but very, very, very drinkable. More complex than an adjunct lager, not overly complex. If you're really moving up from a Budweiser the first time, this might be something to really pique your interest a little bit. I'm just trying to think. I'm comparing it to Sam's Boston, which is kind of my go-to out in a restaurant draft beer. I would say it's got a little bit more bitter. It's not all that similar, but it's the same in the fact that it's a nice beer to start stepping into craft beer with. Very solid. I give it a solid 80 out of 100. Till next time, keep drinking.